Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had to take care of some stuff real quick, but we're back in.
I still can't come to terms with just how vast the outside world is. Don't want to think about how hard it would be to get around without vehicles.
But it used to be even bigger, and there were no vehicles.
Civilization truly made the world smaller.
I'll keep
Nice.
it. It might turn out to be useful later. Here we go. Whoop.
Let's get driving. Uda, what's up? Chicken, what's up? Is this that Dragon Ball Daima anime or whatever, the new one that's releasing? No, this is Sandland. This is another Akira Toriyama work.
So, like, why do we need water to live?
That's because the human body is composed of roughly 60% water.
I'm just
Interesting.
tilted at the moment on DBZ. How's the sand game going? I mean, it's all right. We only just kind of got started, so.
Depends on the species. Slime's body is nearly 100% water, for instance.
There we go that way.
This is great!
Oh.
Hmm?
Those holes. That's not good. Step on it.
Jeez. That thing's huge.
A Genji dragon, and it's hungry.
Even I can't beat something that huge!
For it. It's on our tail.
Likely to burrow under the earth and burst out of the ground to attack. Lure it to you, then use left and right to dodge. Okay.
Don't run out of boost. Put the pedal to the floor. It's on us. Lose it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Don't spare the engine. Full speed. We need to go faster. It's catching up.
All right, it's under the ground. Okay. All right. Want to make sure that this made sense.
Put the pedal to the floor.
Okay. Easy enough.
Not good. Step on it. We might just make it. Not good. Step on it.
Oh, that was close. Woo!
Good job. Don't let it gain up. Not good. Step on it. Put the pedal to the floor.
I'm going as fast as I can, old man.
Damn it. Here.
Jesus!
We did it!
Whatever that was, that wrecked that dragon. Are they the Z kind, GT kind, or super kind?
We just barely escaped.
That was nothing!
We're barely outside the village, and we've lost all our food and water.
Oh, that's what that was? That's not good.
So, what should we do? Without provisions, surely our only choice is to turn back.
You know, there should be a town called Talbo not too far from here. Not that I have any money, but we'll figure something out.
Sounds like we don't have a choice. Fine then. Let's get moving.
Let's get moving.
All right.
What's up, Rave?
Shall we get back to the car?
No, I want to explore.
Leave the driving to me.
I want to see what's around. Like this. I see a chest over here.
I'll keep it. It might turn out to be useful later.
Chest. Health drink. There's a person up here. What's up, peddler?
Hey,
Welcome! Demon! Please, I'm begging you, just don't steal my soul. Anything but that.
I can't steal souls. And even if I could, why would I want to?
Oh, that's so? Well then, that makes you a customer.
Sure changed his tune quickly.
Yeah, that was a. He saw the dollar signs and was like, "Oh yeah, no, like human, demon, whatever. We'll deal business. We'll do business."
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just a humble peddler traveling all over this kingdom to sell my wares. I'm running low on inventory, so I'm heading back home. Just happened to stop here for a quick rest.
So you don't live here?
Of course not. This village was abandoned ages ago.
Why's that?
Well, this and that happened, and the residents went away.
How about being less vague?
This whole village was built from the ground up during the Old War to create a safe place to send civilian evacuees. But when the war ended, so did the Royal Army supply shipments. That cut down the population lickety-split. And as if that wasn't enough, nearby bandits started raiding the place once the army pulled out of the area.
Yeah, that'll do it.
What you see before you is the result. You'd better watch out for bandits yourselves.
Like petty thieves are gonna scare off a fiend.
Well, you never can be too careful. You know what they say. An ounce of prevention's worth a pound of cure.
I'll have to keep it.
On that note, check out my wares.
I'll have to use that.
They're sure to come in handy on your travels.
All I want to do is keep playing, but everything tells me wait till Wednesday when I can invest. Yeah, I mean, you can slowly build. Obviously, the more cards and stuff you have in Fusion World, the better. But yeah, definitely, there's no need for you to need to splurge on the digital client unless you feel like doing so. And I would never suggest anyone spend money in that game unless they have the funds to do so. Don't put yourself short just to get some extra cards.
Actually managed to live here until recently.
You know what they say, there's no place like home.
So what's
Which means they
so
must
what's the
have had even more
backstory?
powerful reason to leave.
So what's the backstory for this land of sand? Was it a nuclear war? It's kind of vague right now what happened. Basically all we know was that like years and years and years ago, the land just slowly started to dry up, and because humanity, I guess, is the way that it is, even while resources for sustainability were scarce, like humanity still continued a war that it was waging at the time. And then some sort of calamity happened during the war
Here. It's looking
where
pretty
maybe something got blown
It could
up.
have been anything.
Something got blown up that was detrimental to the humanity's survival, and it really messed things up. So that's all we know right now. Demons supposedly work in darkness, but something kind of brought them out into the sunlight. So that's something to deal with as well. Honestly, you have to, because matchmaking is fucked. What's wrong with matchmaking? He's pretty good since they fixed it. Uda is relatively new, Rave. So I think he's more so just saying because he's new to the game and doesn't have a lot of the staples from the first booster set. I think it's just... I think
can't
he's
believe
struggling
humans
quite a bit.
actually managed to live here until recently.
You know what they say, there's no place like home.
Which means they must have had an even more
Bronze versus
powerful
God, bronze
reason
versus
to leave.
Master, bronze versus Plat. Yeah, I think what ended up happening with Fusion World was they they implemented the challenge feature, and the fix that they had, the fix that they implemented into the game, where now you play stuff around your players around your rank, got ruined because something with the challenge aspect of the matchmaking messed with the previous bug. So I've noticed too. I've been playing like more platinum and mastered stuff, and I've been playing bronze
They
and
were
silver
attacked
stuff
by bandits,
um,
or got hit by a natural disaster.
while being in gold. So, all right, let's do one last sweep and then we'll get going. Yep, I see another chest. Two chests.
Keep it. It might turn out to be useful later. Whoop.
I don't play low rank people. It's actually annoying as hell. Yeah, and it doesn't help that you basically have starter decks, which hurts you. Actually, do I need to talk to this guy more?
Here we go.
Hold on. It doesn't help that you're only playing starter decks. So, strength serum, defense dose, and health drink. Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Well, I don't really got money, so I'm not gonna buy anything.
Whoop.
But yeah, I mean, but it's playing the client is no different than playing the actual card game. If you want to have better odds of winning, you have to invest a little bit into a card game in order to get stuff that's gonna help you. So it's just the way it is. At least the digital client is cheaper than buying physical stuff right now. So that you got that working in your favor.
Yeah, it's about time. Here we go.
You're gonna have to dump 100 into it. 100's a good chunk. 100's a good chunk, I think.
Candles? Someone's living here.
Weird. I don't sense any human.
I think I think if you invest $100 into the digital client, I think you will get a good chunk of stuff.
It's not safe in these parts.
I would say I would say at the very least you would get maybe 50% of what you need.
Merchants must be stealing from them here.
I spent maybe closer to $200
People hiding out for a month or
into the game, and the only thing that I'm missing is like the God Rare and alt arts, and that's really it.
Blue
So,
instead.
I suppose
which
you
for
would
alt arts and the
expect
God Rare,
to
it's like who
go
cares?
here.
For the digital client, it's not that big a deal. All right, let's make some progress. Break an ore vein to obtain ore. There are various types of ores which can be used to make and upgrade parts.
Here we go. Yep. Whoop. What about ramming through with a boost? That might break it.
Something would break, all right. Our car.
Say, was it really better in the old days?
Yeah, you
Good
can't do that.
question.
You can't do
The
that.
world's taken a turn for the worse, sure. But humans had plenty of problems back then, too.
Perhaps so. But we were never half as cruel as you demons.
What about ramming through with a boost? That might break it.
Something would break, all right. Our car.
Hey, we might play tricks on people, but we don't kill. Here we go.
You must be joking. The legends say that as long as anyone can remember, demons have...
Ha! Humanity has always loved to blame us for anything and everything under the sun. When the river dried up, I bet you all said it must be the demon's fault, didn't you?
Look at that rock. It looks like an animal.
If what you say is true, perhaps we have misunderstood you.
Now hold on. Don't get the wrong idea. We totally are bad. Why, just yesterday, I stayed up late and went to bed without brushing my teeth.
Oh.
See? Bad to the bone. That's what being a fiend is all about. How about you, old man? Bet you've committed a minor sin or two. Come on, spit it out.
I have killed men.
I like how the car leaves
What?
trails from the tires on the
I
on the
was in
vehicle.
war, yes. But killing is killing.
War, huh? That's some sick. What's up with that rock? weird scribbles on it?
Ah, that's a bandit symbol. They use them to mark off their territory. There's bound to be some of them skulking around this area.
I like the sound of that. How about a little preemptive bandit butt kicking?
No, do not approach them under any circumstances. Understood?
Fine.
If what you say is true, perhaps...
Alright, it's looping audio dialogue. That's a little annoying.
Now hold on. Don't get the wrong idea.
I think that's mainly just because we've been... There's probably like some forced dialogue on this path here. And we haven't really gotten to the point where we need to go.
See? Bad to the bone. That's what being a fiend is all about. How about you, old
Yeah, we
man?
don't need to go through this dialogue again. Let's just get through.
Fresh meat inbound! Huh? First one in 10 days.
Oh no! 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 Don't run!
What the heck just...
All 4 tires punctured.
Have at 'em, boys. Go rob 'em blind. And if they resist, feel free to off 'em.
I take it you punks are responsible?
Check it out, Thief. Get a load of their stupid outfits.
Their clothes look an awful lot like yours, Prince.
Oh, a brat with a big mouth. Allow me to teach you some manners.
Okay. It's the King you force. Whoa. Okay, hold on.
So far, so good.
Whoop, get out.
Don't wanna be here anymore.
Take that.
Alright, 1's down, 2 down, 3 down,
Take that.
5
At
down.
least that was sort of fun.
Prince, are you all right?
Unbelievable. How useless can you people be?
Alright, we're gonna evade. Yep, we've already been doing that, so we're good. Oh, it's a boss. Okay. Whoop.
Take that. Take that.
Whoop.
Man, I'm good.
Ow.
Ow. Take that.
Oh, got him.
I'm just getting started.
Ow, I walked right into that.
Take that.
Ow! Ow! There!
Oop.
There! Ow! No,
Got him.
I must say, you're quite strong for a pipsqueak. But
Oh, he's got a gun.
just wait till you see what I'm packing.
I don't want to know what you're packing.
Nobody's allowed to be more evil than a fiend.
Oh, he got wrecked.
Still kicking, old timer?
Yeah, thanks to you. Never would have believed just how strong fiends are if I hadn't seen it for myself.
Oh, please, those guys, they were nothing.
There's an even more pressing matter. The car, can it even run?
No, not in this shape.
I like how Rao has like a piece of rope tied to his gun, which is then slinged around his arm.
Are you serious?
Oh, for the... I can't believe this.
We're not far now. Look, over there. You can see it.
As we gotta go over there now.
He's right. Come on, thief.
All right.
Let me get caught up on. Haven't noticed much ranking difference if I don't bet any extra. Could just be lucky though. Yeah, I think if you play the game normally without doing the challenges, I think it still works. But I think it's when you specifically challenge that it's a lot more likely to play. Because at least with me, if I'm challenging, I am fighting like everything under the sun. But if I'm not challenging, then it's a bit more. I sometimes one or two higher rank players will actually like come through, but it's not often. It could just be the luck that Uda's having. It's set one. Set one's gonna be a little finicky here and there until they get the kinks worked out. Should be a lot better come the second set. But the fact that matchmaking is wrecked makes people feel like you have to invest, which will put a lot of players away. I don't think it's so much a matter of having to invest. I think it's just a matter of also learning the game. Surprisingly, there's a lot more. The game's a lot more technical than I think a lot of people give it credit for. I think they look at the effects on a lot of cards, and the simplicity of it, I think, is just I think the simplicity makes people think that the way that they're playing is the proper way to play, and I think it's just a matter of learning. It's a learning curve. But I 100% like a starter deck is meant to be a starter deck. Like a starter deck is not meant to guarantee you wins whatsoever. And neither is paying money into the game. It's just luck at the end of the day. It's getting the right cards that you need at the right time. If you don't get the cards you need, then it's a matter of playing around your opponent with what you have in your hand. And sometimes that just doesn't work depending on the matchup. So it's a card game. It's all about RNG and getting lucky sometimes, and it just is what it is, you know. But I don't see any reason, anything wrong with actually investing in the game, whether it's digital or physical. It's just a matter of doing so optimally. Honestly, so far, there's been a lot of demon sympathizing and stuff in the story, but it'd be funny if it was revealed that the demons are actually behind everything and it wasn't just the humans are evil. That would be an interesting twist. I think we don't know enough about Sandland right now to really say who's the good and who's the bad guys. The only information that we know is that the humanity has a tyrannical king who's very selfish and is not doing what he needs to do for the people. That's like hardcore established. But we know little to nothing about the demons and why they're like on the surface level. And we don't know why humanity was really fighting to begin with outside of maybe resources, but challenging shouldn't be the case though. I can agree, but if you're missing all your card draw, you never get your cards. Yeah, exactly. It's like I said, it's a bit more technical than given credit. Maybe the real bad guys are the sands we walked along the land. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe the water's evil. Maybe water has maybe there's something in the water. Huh? No. Oh, we'll see. Hold down to drink water to restore outside of battles and restore your HP. During battles, if you are defeated and still have water, you can get back up in exchange. Okay. Oh, skill points. Active skills. There are two types of ally skills, active skills and passive skills. Active skills can be assigned to the following. You can then use them by opening the ally skill ring. Passive skills. Okay. Oh my god. Beelzebub accumulates power of darkness when dealing damage to enemies or taking damage. Use this power to dish out special skills. Hold R1 for the special skill ring. And then R1 and triangle to unleash a rush combo. Okay. Alright, so I can now press circle during a combo to keep attacking. Okay, so we did that. And Thief. Chance of obtaining additional items from defeated enemies. Rao uses his Tonfas to intercept enemies that are closing in and knock them out. Let's do that. A little bit of extra combat would probably be the best thing. Literally Dokkan. Alright. Let's get a move on. We gotta get our car fixed.
What's it like in Talbot?
It's a former mining town. Not as well off as it once was, but still the biggest town around these parts.
That's where they have the Aquanium mine, isn't it?
Or what's left of it. By now, the Aquanium vein's tapped out, and the mine's been shuttered.
Of course you used it all up. You humans never know when to stop, do you?
Take that!
There's obviously a lot of tension between humanity and the demons. Oh, there's a person here. Throughout your travels, you'll encounter people under attack by monsters or gangs. Save them and your efforts will be rewarded. Ow! Oof. If you look closely, you may see Goku and Vegeta fighting in the background of this wasteland somewhere. Yeah.